Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another favourites video. I haven't done one of these in quite a while. I think my last one was about 3 months ago. I try and do them seasonally now, but I feel like I've slightly missed the boat with summer favourites, even though it's really warm today outside. So this is just going to be current favourites. As usual, I'm going to try and limit myself to 10, and it's going to be a mixture of beauty, fashion, lifestyle, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'm going to get started. Going in no particular order, my first favourite are these Valentino rock studs. I got these a little while ago and I did wear them, but I didn't really get into them that much. Recently though, these have been my go-to shoe. I've absolutely been loving them, and they are just so much more comfortable than the high heel. So this is the kitten heel. I do have 2 pairs of the higher heeled ones, and they are so beautiful and so glamorous. I love them, but they're not the most comfortable shoe, at least for me. So these are a godsend because I can literally wear these all day long. They are super comfortable, and I think they are just as chic. The only thing is I don't love the fact that they do come with the extra ankle strap, so the lower heel comes with 3, and I just don't think it's quite as flattering, but I'm guessing it's part of the reason why they're more comfortable along with the lower heel height. So it's not such a big deal though, because I do tend to wear them under jeans, so I kind of tuck this in anyway. But I have been loving these. They're such an easy way to dress up a really simple outfit. I've just been pairing them with jeans, a t-shirt and a blazer, and I just think it's really easy, really chic, and I just love it. I got these in the black matte leather, and I was a bit concerned about scuffing. I do have a pair of flats in this kind of leather from Valentino as well, and they're not too bad. They are scuffing a little bit at the toe, however these really haven't too much, so they're not too bad at all, and I just love them. I'm not really a fan of the patent black leather with the rock studs, so I really wanted to get the matte leather, and I just think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful shoe, very comfortable, and just so chic, I think. Onto some beauty favourites now, and the first product I'm going to talk about is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. I'm a huge fan of Charlotte Tilbury products anyway. I think it was in my last favourites video that I spoke about the powder, which is right here. It's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and I have been loving this. This one is actually broken, so I had to get a new one. It's fine, it was pretty much done anyway, but it's literally a go-to for me every day. I don't use any other powder. It's amazing, and so I was very keen on trying other skin-based products from her line. So I went for the Wonder Glow, which is supposed to be a primer, and I have not been disappointed. It's such a pretty product. When the sales assistant first put it on my hand, it looked very shimmery, which worried me a bit, but as soon as I put it on my face, it did not look shimmery at all. It's just a really lovely product for giving you that kind of super healthy luminous glow, which if you get like 8 or 9 hours of sleep you might have anyway, but I definitely don't. So this is a godsend. I've been loving it. I've been wearing it under my foundation just as a primer. I don't feel like it does help to extend the life of my makeup in terms of during the day, but it definitely gives you that glow. You can also use it by itself or over foundation. I haven't tried it that way just because I've been loving it so much under foundation, but for me this is an amazing product. I've really been enjoying it, and I've been pretty much using it every day since I got it. Next up is a lip product, and it's this Tom Ford lip gloss, and it's in the colour 03 Sahara Pink. I'm a big fan of lip products in general, but it always takes a lot for me to change because as soon as I like a lip product, that's all I want to wear. But I stumbled across this and I have really been enjoying it. It's completely converted me to the cause. Usually I'm not such a huge fan of glosses either. I find them quite sticky and I don't usually like the texture. This one has a nice weight to it though, and it's not overly sticky, which is great, and the colour is just the prettiest thing. I like pink shades anyway, but this is just a very flattering one. Perfect for summer I think, but I think it will also be a really nice shade transitioning into autumn, and it stays pretty well as well for a gloss. Usually glosses just don't have any staying power, but this you can get through a few drinks, maybe a meal, and it stays put. So really been enjoying it. It is a pricey one as per usual with Tom Ford makeup, but the products are really good quality and it's just such a pretty shade. And then for another Tom Ford product, I've been on a bit of a Tom Ford kick recently, and it's this eyeshadow quad in the colour Nude Dip. I don't know where the little brush thing is. I don't use the brushes anyway, but I have really been loving this. I've had this palette for quite a while, and I did use it as soon as I got it, but then I reverted back to what I've been using for ages. I think it's been like a year now, which is the Chanel Duo in Taupe Delicate, I think, and as you can see it's pretty much done, and they've discontinued this. much to my disappointment, and so because I knew I couldn't get another one, I wanted to wean myself off it before it totally ran out, and I was just heartbroken. So I dug this out of my collection and I have really been liking it. It's such a pretty eyeshadow quad. Again, usually I'm not such a fan of shimmer on the eyes for day. This is what I've been wearing pretty much every single day, but it's a very subtle shimmer and it's not kind of overly glitter or anything. You don't get any fallout. They're just very, very pretty flattering shades, and you can create a very nice smoky eye. So it's one that you can wear every day with just a wash of colour, but then you can really build it up as well, which is what I've been loving. So such a pretty quad, again on the pricey side, but the shadows really are lovely quality, I think, and the colours are just perfect. I use all four of them, so I start off with this one, I go to this one, and then these two for kind of the outer crease shadowing, I guess. You can tell I'm not a makeup person, but I've really been liking these. I think it's such a pretty quad. And now for a handbag favourite, because it would not be a favourites video for me without a mention of a handbag, obviously, and my pick has been the Gucci Marmont. I've been loving a ton of bags recently, but this one definitely takes the crown. It is a doubled up bag, so I do already have it in the black, which is why I was a bit hesitant to go for this one as well, but this was the original colour I wanted. It wasn't available in the UK for the longest time. I finally saw that it was brought back in stock though, couldn't resist, I decided to go for it, and it has not been a decision I regretted. It's such a beautiful bag. I've really been enjoying using it. It's been the perfect addition to so many summer outfits as well, when the black one just looked a little bit too heavy, and this is just such a good neutral. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to wear it year round as well, and I've just really been loving it. It's still in that kind of really pristine new condition as well, so I've been trying to maintain this condition for as long as I can, but I have been using this a ton and I've really been enjoying it. And then on the topic of Gucci, I also wanted to mention my belt. I feel like I've talked about this so much in videos, but I think my Gucci belt is probably my most asked about product. I get messages every single day about this belt. It's obviously still a very popular piece, so I wanted to mention, partly because it really has been a favourite. I've been using it a ton, which I'm very happy to say because it was an expensive belt, but also because I do get asked so much about it. So this one is the medium width, I believe. I can't remember the millimetre off my head of the actual thickness, but I will leave all details and links down below, but the size I got was the size 85. That is sufficient for me to wear as a kind of denim belt, like lower on the waist, and then I did punch some extra holes in to be able to wear it as a kind of mid-waist cinching in belt, if that makes any sense. I did not do these myself. I went to a shoe cobbler. I think it cost me like £3 or something. It was really inexpensive, and I think he did a great job. I can't really tell. So yeah, I've been really loving the belt. I can wear it both ways now. It was definitely a good decision for me to get that done. I know some people say that it loses the warranty, but I've had no issues with the belt, so that didn't really concern me. But yeah, it's just been a really solid buy, I think. I envision myself continuing to love this and wear this all throughout winter, and yeah, just a really solid buy. So if you have any other questions about it, let me know in the comment section. Again, I will try and find out what the actual width is. I know there is a slight variation in the US in that they have a slightly pointier end to the belt, but I think it's the same belt. Obviously I can't really comment because I don't have that one, but this one is still available in Europe, and I think the equivalent in the US is the same, but I will double check and leave it in the description section. My next favourite are actually the rings that I'm wearing. Well, not my engagement ring, but that is always a favourite obviously, but the other rings. So it's this one right here and then this one here. These are both from a brand called Astrid & Mio, I think is how you say it, and I've spoken about the brand before, I think, because I talked about their ear cuffs, which I also love, but I have been loving these rings. I got them about 6 weeks ago, I want to say, and I've been wearing them constantly. Anytime that I've gone properly out, I pop these on, and I just think they're such a cool compliment to, well, firstly my engagement ring, because I think they kind of go, but it doesn't feel like you're wearing too much jewellery. I'm not usually someone who likes to pile on the jewellery. I prefer quite dainty jewellery, and these still feel very dainty, but they still feel quite edgy as well, which is why I like them. So they are adjustable, so you can wear this one as a proper ring as well, but I've made it a bit smaller and wear it as a mini ring, and you can still kind of move your finger as well, so it doesn't restrict movement, which I like. And then this one is just a normal kind of crisscross ring, but I've been loving these. They go perfectly, I think, and they've just been on my hands constantly. Just a huge favourite for me. My next favourite is a pair of running shoes, and I don't usually talk about fitness stuff on my channel, mainly because I'm not super into fitness, but I have really been putting the effort into upping my fitness game and really trying hard to commit to a workout schedule, and I've been doing pretty well, so I wanted to treat myself. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't actually need these because I mostly just work out in my room, so these are more for kind of style and show than anything else. Typical me, I treat myself with shopping, but I mostly got these for running errands. But I think they are so cute. They are the kind of sock type material, well, not sock type, but you know, that kind of stretchy material, so they are very, very comfortable. They have this really cool kind of blue-green overlay, but they are mostly pale pink. And I just thought these were absolutely adorable. There is a proper style name, but I forget what it is, but I will leave it down below. I've been wearing them non-stop, and even though I don't really need them to work out, they have kind of been motivating me to keep on schedule and just remind myself of how far I've come. And now for a kind of a fitness product, but this is more a beauty product, I guess. And this is a cellulite cream, and I have mixed feelings about cellulite creams in general. I know that lots of people think they're absolutely rubbish, and I have tried one before, and it's the Clarins Body Lift Cellulite Control, and this had really good reviews and in my opinion did absolutely nothing. But I stumbled across this product and it had amazing reviews, and I was familiar with the brand anyway. It's Mamma Mia, so I think it's for expectant mums or new mums. I'd heard really good things about the line, and the product just had absolutely glowing reviews. I know that to get rid of cellulite, you know, you have to exercise and eat well and drink water and all that kind of stuff. I'm doing that anyway, and so I just wanted something to kind of boost my results. And call me delusional, but I'm sure this is actually working and making a difference. For a starter, you can really feel it. So if you tried the Deal Lip Maximizers, it's a very similar sensation in that it's very tingly, and they tell you really have to massage it in as well. They do keep it real, and they say that, you know, it's not a wonder product. You need to eat right and exercise and all those other things. But since using it, I'm sure I can tell a difference. My skin is just a lot smoother, it looks more even, and I'm just a huge fan of this product. So I got so excited by it that I have actually bought a ton of other products from their range. I'm waiting for them to arrive now. I'll keep you guys updated, but so far so good. I've really been impressed with this. And my last favourite is a clothing favourite, and it's kind of just gingham in general because I've been loving the gingham trend, but specifically it's two tops. So it's this one which looks like a hot mess on the hanger, but it does look really cute on. I wore it in my birthday vlog, and I just think this is the cutest top. It's a very trendy piece, but it wasn't too expensive, so justifiable I think, and I just think it's absolutely adorable. I have a photo of it on my Instagram as well, and I just have a lot of love for this top. And then the other top I've been loving is this one, which looks more like a mini skirt, but it is a tube top, and again, just such a fun summery one. I've been wearing this with white jeans, and I think it is super cute. I do actually have a blog post listing all my favourite gingham pieces because I cannot get enough of this trend, so if you're also gingham obsessed, then I will leave that down below for you to check out. So that is it for this favourites video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about any of the items or anything else, then leave them for me in the comments section and I will try and get back to you. And if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.